We live, we active. We in here to talk to the people. We in here to speak about the importance of staying out of jail. And welcome everybody to another episode of Tales from the Jails Live. We here in Parkham's USA. TNS Media Group as a team and a family. You know, shout out to everybody, all the listeners out here rocking with us, man, from day one. You know, everybody that's here with us now. You know, everybody that's spreading the message. Ultimately, Tales from the Jails, we do not glorify prison in any way, shape, form, or fashion. We get up here to spread the message with real stories, real events that happen. Got my counterpart here with me with Mr. Brahim Jackson as well. So yeah, what's going on, yeah?
Wednesday, man. Getting through the week.
Getting through
Hopefully
the week.
everybody was getting through the week, but hey, I'm here, man.
Yeah, y'all. So you know, as we know, man, we had an interview today, a real important interview, and what I want to speak about is the importance of staying focused while you're behind the wall and preparing for return to the streets. I've in my time of doing this podcast and even my time of actually, just meeting guys that I know and knowing guys, there are some unique individuals that are behind the prison wall. We had a good interview today with some guy, with a good brother. Interview should drop real soon. Should be available for the members, I believe, real soon as well. But this interview was a guy who was behind the prison wall. And not only is he trying to help himself become free, but he's trying to help individuals that are in jail change their mind state while they're in there, you know, with hopes of being free one day. And then on top of that, he is actually an entrepreneur as well. He has, you know, real estate, everything he has going on outside of the prison wall. So that leads me to the point where I was getting at, was that, like, there are some unique individuals who are able to not only, you know, survive the hardship of oppression that they're in, but ultimately be able to maintain or run a business. Of course, they need help. Of course, because they need, what they say, legs, right? Young, they gotta have legs out here to move around for them and make things happen. But to be able to have the mental capacity to even orchestrate or put things together to be able to, you know, survive. This guy that we interviewed today has real estate. I don't know how many houses he got, but
You said he got real estate?
Yeah. Actually, they sent me a link to some of the stuff that he had, a property he had got built from the ground up. So for me, seeing that lets me know that there's hope for some individuals that are in jail. And this guy has life. There's hope for some people in jail. There's hope for people to come home and be able to, you know, figure things out. You know what I mean? There's you know, an upside, I'll say sometimes, but you know, it's just a matter of the person. Another thing he did say too as well, he did say that you know, a lot of young guys coming in there not understanding things about prison, and he's trying to, you know, get them up to speed of what they could be facing going forward. How important is that to have somebody come into jail to show you the ropes when you first get there?
That's very important, but it's still left up to the convict to take heed to the advice he getting. Young boys ain't gonna take no heed. Nah, they not gonna take heed. The only thing they worried about right now is the time they got and how they gonna do it.
Well, he did mention that someone was listening to him though.
Well, yeah, we might get 1 out of 100 every now and then. I call that none.
He was saying a group of them. He mentioned a group of kids listen to him. He said that they get together every day.
But listening and applying is two different things. Everybody gonna listen to you. It's gonna be the whole whoever in there. And then who gonna apply it and use it, then that's a whole nother topic.
So all these programs in jail, outside of what he has going, what he's mentioning, and the older guys in jail, are people actually really taking advantage of these programs in jail, like going to these actual meetings, they're learning these crafts and these skills?
You have some. Not it's way more that's not doing it than it is the ones that is doing. The ones that is doing it is dudes that got a little bit of time and they want to tighten up their joint before they go out. Dudes is coming in there with a boatload of it, 40 and 50 from what I seen and what I did. Ain't nobody listening to that right now.
Yeah, probably because there's a substantial amount of time that they have the time.
Yeah, they thinking that they ain't going, what's the sense of learning this and I ain't even going to be able to be free to use it. And I understand that mindset. Is it a mindset to have, to carry forward? No, but I get the condemn mindset.
Wow.
And that's for one. It's easier for one to take that. You sitting in there with a life sentence. You ain't taking no parenting classes and shit. You ain't thinking about ever going home again. Then you want to start doing it 10, 15 years, and then you still had that, damn, I ain't never going home. So it's going to be classes that you don't want to take. You don't want to do something else. Because these skills, these classes they got for you is not for jail. It's not for you to, exploit them in jail. No, these classes is for the society. Like I said, parenting class, anger management, business class, and then everything is so far back, so far outdated. So you got to try to reach the streets as much as you can to stay up to date. There's no way in the world you're staying up to date in prison, period. I don't care how many letters you got, how many new pictures of the new fat, you're not staying up to the date. You're going to be stagnant.
Because
you're going to be stagnant.
Because you're behind that wall.
It's not even, but basically.
And then you really don't have a actual, way to kind of keep up people, especially if you're far out. If you're far out, you can't.
Even if you close to home, you still far out.
But sometimes you can keep it like Phoenix right there. It's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes from the city. You got a better chance of being, up to breast of what's going on out here, being in Phoenix, than being all the way out there up in the mountains, like being all the way Albion and one of them jails all the way out, because the people that's in the jail, running the jail, look like you. That they hip to what's going on, so they keeping you up to speed. Yeah, whatever it can be. It can be music. It can be the dress that they wearing out there. You up to you because they're right there, and you can see people coming and going. I look out the window, you see people leaving work, coming to work. You get to see the updated cars and all the different things because you're able to see them from your actual window. But being far out is like you just up in the mountain, just trapped. Like
it was, I lost it, man. I don't know what my phone be doing nowadays, man. I be saving stuff and it don't be saving no more. But it was a lady on here, and she was saying about the progress of men in jail. If a person believed that, not saying it can't be done because you had a lot of dudes that do it, that come home from jail. Ultimately, when you go to jail, your mind stops growing. Your body grows. Your body grows, the way you think it grows, but only the way you think in there. So now with you doing a whole bunch of time on top of that, you so far behind the 8 ball. So far behind the 8 ball, man. So far. Like of the day, people on here looking at me and probably feel as though that I'm striving and I'm making the right, correct steps to be striving. But it's a task. It's hard. It's very hard. The older you get, the harder it gets. The younger you are, the easier it is to bounce back. For the old dudes that's coming home after 40 years old and spent for 20 years and better in prison, the war that they're going to receive upon entering back in society is nothing that they can imagine. You can prepare all you want in there, but it's nothing about coming like a person going to jail for the first time. You could prepare and all that you want to prepare. Before your sentencing, you can talk to dudes that did time, what to do and what to don't do in jail. And then when you get in there, it's a whole different another ball game. A whole different ball game for the person that never, and it may take him years to get one etiquette of jail down. Because this is something that he's totally not used to. Then vice versa. For the person that just went in there at a young age and he's coming out, middle-aged man, it's going to take a lot for that person to stay the course. To stay the course. Like in there, you're not learning. Like I said, the computer classes they give out, they still giving you computer classes. It's nowhere near enhanced like how all the gadgets is we got out there now. They got the old fat computers. The ones is the big ones. The old back, you remember the old big ones computer? They teaching you how to type and stuff on that. Like this is not bringing you up to speed for what reality is going to hit you with when you're released from them prison walls.
For sure. Because, now things speed up. Because it go from everything being slow.
Yeah.
And so everything, now everything is moving fast around you. Just everything moving fast.
Can't find
and then the another thing that moves fast is sometimes you get, the responsibility call, the call for responsibility.
But don't have no kids and you coming out here to them. The responsibility 10 times more harder. And it's hard when you by yourself and you gotta take care of yourself, but you got other mouths that you done left out here and come home. And my advice would be get yourself together, but a lot of men is not gonna take that. They wanna come in and try to, fill the void that was so long voided. You're not going to be able to do that unless you're a multi-millionaire coming home with multi-millions already. If you're a regular dude and
That'd
you
be a
come
multi-millionaire though?
No, I'm just saying, I'm talking about to restore, like, you don't have to be, but you got to get yourself together. If you ain't got no money, how you going to have time for your kids?
I just think a term multi-millionaire. Don't take a multi.
Well, not, but I'm just saying, have you some money. It probably don't take no $1 million, but to have you some money. If you coming home broke, destitute, you hit. And you try and jump back in them kids' lives and all that, and they older and they need, because they think is, Dad, I need this. You home now. They ain't worrying about you got to put yourself back together.
Sure.
And understandable because they're kids. They don't know nothing. You left when they was infant. They 14, 15 now, you back out here. All they know is prom night coming up. I got this going on. My dad back home. That's a pressure. That's a vicious pressure, along with the pressures that you got going on in your life. You ready to get out the halfway house. You don't got nobody's house to stay at. You ain't got no vehicle. You ain't got no job.
Well, in that case, everybody got to wait. Why would you?
Well, that's everybody's case that's coming home from jail, bro. If you don't have no money, nothing that can help out, you got to wait. That's majority of men coming home today. Just do the statistics behind that. Out of every 10 men that come home from jail, 7 of them niggas ain't got no money, bro. A high percentage.
Yeah, I mean,
and they got to get back into standing. And then with that comes time, patience, because you're not going to get handed over nothing. You got to go out there and get it, and you're not going to go get it. It may not be 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to get you back on track, period. And patience is the key.
Yeah, I agree. But not only patience, we talked about it before, not only patience.
And determination.
Yes.
And wanting to do it, exactly. Because patience will have you just sitting there. Like, all right, it's going to come. No, you got to have patience with the determination. I think you're supposed to put that in front of patience. Determination, then the patience to see that your determination pays off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will always
drive. My determination is drive. All that is in the same category.
You got that. That's main number one. You got to go
before
out.
Patience.
Yeah, you got to had to go out. Like I said, for me, I just speak about my story. You know, I wasn't coming from jail, but I was coming from a place of financial struggle after trying to get my life together and turn things around. And for me, you know, I went through like a bit of, I'll say like depression, probably for like a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Then I just said, you know what? I'm out here every day. I didn't sold platters. I didn't try to sell everything. I didn't, you know, because I didn't. But I feel like I knew I was a hustler. I just had to find a niche. So I was hustling everything, selling everything. I sold T-shirts. I sold socks. I sold hats. I sold food. I sold cars. I sold.
But besides what you sold, you still had to have patience. If a person don't have, you know, that patience behind the determination, you got to have. You can't have one without the other. You can have patience, no determination, that'll still leave you broke and nowhere because you ain't got no determination to go up and get it.
Yeah, but if you don't have no patience, you'll be ready to ride you around the door.
That's why I said. Crazy, that's why I said you got to have both of them. You can't have one without the other. You have to have both of these to succeed in life after coming home from incarceration. If you're living a law-abiding citizen life,
it's crazy how people like I be having like topics and we got topics and people just come up and just say them before we can even mention them. Like the topic that we wanted to really discuss also was $68 million in government checks. A few individuals from the city of Philadelphia had these checks. They were splurging online, talking about showing the money. Young guys too. And when he got caught, he said something. He said something to the point like, yeah, I mean, like that. Yeah, I was wondering when y'all was gonna come. Y'all was gonna come get me or something like that. But he stole like 68 million in government checks, and was like cashing them or whatever he was doing with the checks. And they finally caught up to him. Was this an opportunity that a lot of dudes would take advantage of? 68 million in checks.
That's an opportunity that everybody, I think even you would take advantage of.
No, I wouldn't.
Probably not, but yeah, well, me, I would. Yeah.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people would. And like some people would take advantage of getting those checks. And when he was arrested, I was told that one of the guys when he was arrested, he had some checks in his pocket.
Taking advantage of it.
Yeah, these opportunities. I'm gonna say that.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You ain't gonna come stumble across where you can still stick $68 million in checks.
I'm gonna say this for me. I'm gonna say that whenever you do something like this, what he was doing, they was doing from what I saw from the pictures. They was posting these things online, right? Like posting the money. Not everybody doing Instagram.
Yeah,
posting
I wouldn't
money.
been doing none of that.
I wouldn't even have an Instagram page no more.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That right there. Once I got I'm not worried about nothing but some money, and I know that could be the wrong thing. But in the position that I am, I ain't worried about nothing but some money. How I got to get it now? I'm not trying to go out there and kill and commit crime to get it. But the money is for the better my standing and my family standing and friends in society, and that's a lot of people's outlook on life. And them dudes, you know, if you was, I don't knock what you did, but you see by doing that, you went to jail. If you're gonna do that, and you got a lot of money worth of it, you ain't got to put nothing on the gram no more. You ain't got to stack that. I don't know what that, evidently is another motive behind getting the money. Would you say so? If you sitting there posting, did everybody know you was broke last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you out here posting bands of it. I seen the pictures. John's taller than him.
Don't do it.
Like you, like they coming to get you. They coming to get you. Okay, you broke law, but you can't just be smart enough to keep it on the tuck. And I'm not saying this like I'm promoting this. No, we just talking about the situation and how you got caught. You know, like I said, it was a wrong move. I get it though. I get it. You should took your ass and got you your own business, a job or something like that. But if you did do it that way, why carry it all the way out like that?
Yeah, it says federal prosecutors indicted three Philadelphia men. Naeem Anderson, Zahir McGough, and Quadair Pettis for allegedly stealing and reselling roughly $68 million in government-issued U.S. Treasury checks. The stolen funds included Social Security benefits, tax benefits, and Department of Veterans Affairs payments taken from the mail. Wow. Says between late 2024 and 2026, Anderson allegedly advertised the stolen checks at deep discounts on social media and Telegram. Once buyers were secured, McGough and Pettis allegedly helped mail the stolen checks to purchasers across the country. Federal agents arrested Anderson on August 8th, 2026, recovering over $16,000 in Treasury checks in his pocket. Wow. Wow. The thing about it too with this type of case, right? These young boys, right? And if I had to choose between them either shooting up stuff and going to jail or doing this, not saying it's right. And I don't agree with stealing money, stealing nobody's money or taking nobody's life. I'm against all that, you know. But I'd rather them be going to jail for that, man, because they're gonna get out.
Well, you'd rather hold on.
I'd rather them go to jail for the checks, opposed to out here killing people. And
yeah, and they ain't gonna get no whole lot of time.
Everybody got like 5 years.
They get about a Trey Ball Jamal, especially if ain't none of them been locked up before. That's a white collar crime.
But they gonna have a behind load of debt.
Well, yeah,
restitution fees and stuff like that. Ain't even gonna be able to get no toothpaste when they get out.
Oh, well, that's cool too. You're out. What you tell me about being out? You still got an opportunity.
Yeah, you got an opportunity.
You ain't in jail.
Got a story to sell.
They ain't gonna be in there no 5-10 years and none of that. They committed a white crime. That's a harmless crime. All they did was steal checks, and it's a crime. I'm not making it like, yo, since it's a little crime, go ahead out there and do it. No, it's wrong. Look, these men still gonna go serve some time of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be 6 months to 9 months to a year, that's a valuable time that you can never ever get back.
Create a poll, how many people will take advantage of those checks, and see how many people in the chat will take advantage of those checks. Because a lot of people are not walking $68 million in checks.
Yeah, when you see me again, man, I have a bag for you, man, because I'm going on this trip. I'm on my way to the airport going to Cabo. Here go this bag, homie.
Cabo.
I love you, Cabo. Well, they gonna know how to. Yeah, they gonna know what I'm talking about.
The thing about it too is this, like, and I'm not trying to give anybody no advice on how to break the law.
No, yeah, we would never up here doing that. We're just talking about a situation that occurred, and we're giving our opinion.
You got to go missing. You got to go like missing, and all the money that you get from all this stuff got to be hidden far away from you somewhere, or nobody else can get to it. Because I want to come home and get mine in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm preparing to be court.
Yeah, me too. After a lick like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm preparing
Yes.
to get caught.
Yes. I'm gonna have all my I's dotted and all my T's crossed. I'm gonna have nuggets everywhere. And the nugget is a pile. Yeah, a pile here, a pile there, a pile everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. You get me around that, there's only a few hands. I'm hitting about 3 to 4, and I'm going to the door. That's it. That's it, man.
I would definitely be preparing to be caught. And I would be
68 million. And once I see the magnitude of that, I'm like, we're going to jail, right? If I'm with somebody.
Yeah.
But if I'm by myself, I'm still talking out loud because I'm so you're going to jail, right? Well, yeah, I know I'm going, but let me go ahead and secure this before I go.
Yeah, you gotta find somebody you can trust.
But I got a whole bunch of
to get that money to.
So if I did it right, and you ain't know I did it, Feet.
I ain't know you did it.
Yeah, you ain't know I did it.
You know how I play though.
I know. I come to you. You know what I mean? They get me like they get them, but before they get me, I'm like, yo, bro, I got about $3 million in cash. I need you to hold this for me.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah, well, I got you.
Next day, they locked me up. They got me. Like, damn, I'm calling home. Everything cool with that tray ball, right?
Oh, no, they got it. They see.
No.
They came to the crib. I gave it to him, bro. I had to give it up.
I gave it to him.
Nah,
they came to the crib. I gave it up, bro. No.
That's a substantial amount of cash, man.
Yes, it is. A very large, substantial amount of cash.
Yeah, and then they young bulls.
Mm-hmm.
So what all young boys do, go to the internet. The internet is really, really dangerous, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, if you're doing anything, man, like this phone, I saw something too today where they said that you could delete whatever you want off this phone.
And it's still there.
It's still going to be there.
A lady judge was saying that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Lady judge, yeah.
Yeah, she said that no matter what you delete off this phone, it's still going to be there. And another thing, what Google does, it tracks your location. Is so much that technology, man. It's almost like I would advise anybody to get a daggone, go get you a flip phone, man.
Or a beeper.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to caveman status. You gotta go back to caveman status, man. But this, just to go back to them, right? The young boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them with them checks, right? And having that amount of money at their disposal.
Mm-hmm.
And then to go to jail behind that, it's like they just playing a game. It's like we just playing a game. We came over something. He said, I was wondering when y'all was gonna come get me. That's one of the statements he said when they grabbed him. I was wondering when y'all was gonna come get me. So he knew he was going to jail.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So he had a blast.
Yeah, he
probably was like fooling all the young Jones. He probably got all types of, what'd you say, yeeks.
Yeeks everywhere. Still got them right now. They'll be around still for a few.
It's funny what the money you do. Get you a few honeys. What's that? Get you a honey or a few. That money, man. Cotty with the body.
I want to talk about a topic, man. I want people to fact find it because it's just I don't know why stuff keep racing out my phone.
57% of people said that they would take advantage of those checks.
Yeah, I just bet they would. But listen, there was a man I think out of St. Louis, right? And I think you probably heard about this case. He 15 years ago, he was charged, but he was out on bail. But the police forgot he was on bail, like whatever. And he got found guilty of the case that he was robbing someone. It was in St. Louis. It was in St. Louis, if I'm correct. But somebody can pull this up. I'm quite sure everybody's seen this. But they gave the man 15 years upon sentencing. But he was never in jail. He was on the street. But they never came and got him, none of that. After the 15 years, he immediately, he never went and turned himself in or nothing. Now, he knew he was sentenced to 15 years and all. They like, well, damn, they ain't come get me. And all right, cool. So the whole time he out there free. He free. They thinking he in jail. That's why they never came and got him already. The 15 years go past. This is how they find out he not in jail. When his release date come up, they start doing his paperwork for him to get ready to go home. Go get such and such. Jackson ain't never been the fuck here. Whole time I've been home this last 15 years of my sentence. Y'all forgot that I never was in there. So they go to his crib and arrest him. After the 15 years that he served out on the street that he was supposed to be serving in jail, he never committed a crime again. He got his life together, got married, had kids, got a very good job, been working there the last 10 years, got all documented. When they had him there, the judge gave him time served and let him go back out into society. He was only locked up for about 3 weeks upon them going to get him when they were supposed to got him. But after the judge seen all that and told him to continue the good work he doing, and that's it. Now, me, I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I think that was a correct assessment from that judge.
Yeah.
Very correct. Even though he had a violent crime, he robbed somebody. He was wrong. From his act, I don't know if he changed, but from his actions, I could say he changed.
Yeah.
But I ultimately don't know what he do in his private time, but he didn't never get arrested again because they'd have been locked him up. When you catch up with him after the 15 years, he got kids, a house that he done bought. He's employed with a good company. How were you if you the judge?
Yeah, I'm letting him go too.
You let him
Why
go
I'm gonna
too?
take this man in jail?
But he didn't do his 15 years. His 15 was it was your fault. It's our fault.
It's our fault. I'm saying it's our
but
fault.
still,
And like he didn't break out of jail.
Okay.
And on
you
top
don't
of
got
that,
no new charge, but come over here and get your 15 years then.
It's our fault that he didn't get arrested and wasn't incarcerated for the 15 years. It's our fault. And this man has been home, hasn't caused any problems, hasn't caused any issues. Why am I going to send this man to jail? I'm that overzealous that I want to send somebody to jail who's out here living their life, got kids. His kids gonna be affected, wife gonna be affected. He got a job. He's trying to do everything
It brought
right.
It brought a tear to my eye this morning when I was watching that, man. When I seen the judge tell that man, like, during his court appearance, his whole family and his babies, he got kids 8 and 9 and 12 now. He ain't had no kids when he caught this case.
Dang.
Now, he was a kid himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he like, man, you changed your life around, man. I'm looking at your track record of what you've been doing this whole 15 years that we thought you was in jail. You absolutely turned your life around 100%. And the man said time served and let that man go.
Shout out to Nope from Philly for becoming a member. Freedom First. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, he didn't even get a just like what's his name, Dustmaster. You must have seen that. He ain't get a traffic ticket. Nothing. No type of run-ins with the law.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, then they ain't coming. Well, let me change my life. Maybe this is a gift from God. And changed his life on his own. That's accountability to the fullest. Not because, you're forced to take accountability when you get sent to jail. And you're forced to look and see your wrongs through the years and all that. So you was forced to change through punishment, through what they call it rehabilitation, through corrections. He didn't need none of that. All he needed to know is I had 15 years that they ain't come get me for. Well, shit, let me change now.
How many guys you think would have last without catching another case?
0.
Out of 100 people,
everybody. And I'm already I can see if I'm with somebody and they did and I got caught. I'm already on tour. I'm already broke. I ain't just getting no money all of a sudden because y'all locked me up and I made buying on this. It's still the same thing of why I was trying to rob. He stopped and said, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He might be the only person in the world that I think could do that.
Yeah.
And you was already on BS?
Let me ask you a question. Go back to the young boys with the checks, though. Do they get a bail? Or it's feds?
No, it's feds. They might get a bail, they might not. It all depends. They might not.
Do you think they tell?
There's nothing to tell on about. Like, there's nothing to tell on, especially if they got them busting. There's nothing to tell on. They
gotta probably tell people who they sold the checks to. That's illegal too.
No, all they gotta do is be like, man, but they know they were selling them. They know it. They ain't gotta tell.
But the people they sold them to.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was selling them. I was getting them out the way.
Yeah, young boys seem like he's staying. They gotta give them a benefit of the doubt.
And then, especially when they know they ain't gonna get no whole lot of time, they know right now them PDs or the lawyers, whatever, if they got the lawyers because with the money they got, they have to tell them like, would y'all want to take a plea deal? They got white collar crime, stolen property. This is they charge, bro.
You playing out?
Yes, easy. I ain't fighting y'all. I did that, and I got a bag back at the crib. You got it for me. I know it ain't gonna get messed up. A 2 to 4, give it to me. A 3 to 6, give me that. Yeah. You goddamn right.
And you come home to $3 million.
Man, all I'm saying is, man, Feek put 100,000. I'm using that the whole 3 years. And I'm gonna still have about 50 of that when I come home. Yes.
So what you gonna be up there doing in jail while you in there?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. But big bags everywhere, man. Soups, cigarettes. Let me get 5 of them. Yeah.
Working out?
All that. I'm in that joint whistling Dixie. I ain't got a care in the world. Everybody trying to call the jail to talk to me. You in jail, you got to call people. No, the counselor office. Yo, your family keeps saying call. Yeah, rent due. I know they keep saying, yeah, I'm him.
So you said the money from jail day?
Yes. All that. I done paid the rent, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm paying the bills up until I get home. They done till the last note is when the day I walk out. Yeah, that's when they got to get paid again. You ain't got to worry about none of that. So stack your little money with your jobs and all that. Pay the little utilities and all that. But yeah, bro, you goddamn right.
For the next 3 years.
Yeah, and you can hit me, yo, man, I came in some little problems. Let me tell you, go ahead, $1 that was yours anyway. I was waiting on you.
So hold on, are you telling everybody that I got the money or no?
Nothing, no. Nothing, no. What do they need to know that for?
No?
No. And if you do, I'm gonna be highly upset. Yeah, Black left me 3. I got, he was doing it. I got 3. I don't need no asking me that I don't want nobody to ask me. No.
How you supposed somebody called you? Yo, you call home. Yo, you trying to kick us, somebody? Yo, I'm in to ask you, man. You know what I mean? I've heard that Bob got some of that cheese, man. I was wondering if you let me borrow a little dime or something.
Oh man, that's a lie, man. But I ain't talked to Bob in months. He ain't got nothing. It's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn assing. He'll tell you the truth. Yeah.
I'm gonna call him on 3-way.
Go ahead.
I'm like, no, young, you gave me the.
I'll be like, I'm hanging up. I'm not even gonna sit there and entertain that. I'm hanging up. It's over with for that. Yeah. I'll took my time on that and been cool with that. And I'm not saying, I'm not, just because I'm a little burnt out, but that's not cool going and sitting in there for no amount of time, 1 second to 1 year. You can lose your life. Just because you think you a man don't mean that a man can't die. So being in there is all the way out of pocket. But me, right now in my state, and when I say state, meaning
that make it a lot easier to do that 2 to 4.
Oh my, I be in that joint, man, doing that joint straight on the floor, man. That joint, but I'm not a care in the world. Whistling Dixie, man. Whistling Dixie, let's go, man. I'm coming out like, yeah, man, did you get that the development that we was talking about 6 months ago? Boy, you should have go ahead and, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I would try to flip that a couple times.
That's why I gave it to you. It's going to be flipped. Thank you. Yeah. We about you.
Come on, it'd be 20 billion.
Oh, but it ain't got to be that. I don't need all that. And if it is, give me 5. Give me the 2 off it. You take the 15. Thank you, homie. Yeah, and that's seriousness. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that probably would make a lot easier to be up in that joint.
A whole lot easier, bro. You're not worried about, I'm not anyway. I can't say you or the next person or the next woman. I understand it. I get it. But when you was getting it, you went about it wrong, and that's how you got caught. And I don't know if you got nothing to show for it now. That's the thing with them. They might not got nothing to show for them.
So I'm saying, but and credit to them as far as they're young.
Yeah, the
so
kids.
I expect them to make these type of mistakes.
Exactly.
But us looking at it from like an older standpoint, I ain't telling nobody I got them checks that I got that money. And I'm not splurging that money online, none of that.
None of that, man.
Social media.
See, they did it and came across the lick, and then they thinking about Jordans and shoes and sneakers. If I do it, I'm thinking about legacy. I'm thinking about putting something together where this can multiply and triple and amplify. Their minds haven't reached that stage yet. I'm not thinking about, I got $200,000 right now, I'm gonna go get me a $40,000. No! Give me something for $2,500 and five grand. I'm gonna keep on working on it, and we bopping, we grinding off this rest of it.
Yeah.
They not thinking like that. Get 200,000, they got 3. You know kind of cars they gonna go get? Yeah. They gonna go get top of the line. I don't even know the names of these jumps, Beetles and Ventadors and all that. I don't know what's going on, and don't care. But if you're gonna do something, yeah, the Belto, whatever.
Belto.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, all that stuff.
You riding that? You gonna roll around in that in the Revelto?
No, I don't. Not, even if I get it legitly, that ain't the.
No, somebody had one. Would you ride around in that joint?
No, but me just riding it, because then I don't like the. I'm different.
I'm saying you riding the passenger seat or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you goddamn right. Yeah. And I wish the top could come back only on my side. Yeah, you goddamn right. Yeah, you goddamn right. And be happy as hell in that jump.
Little Spectra or something.
See, I don't know the names of this type of stuff because I don't really care for this. We can go get in the truck as long as we riding in something.
Yeah,
that don't make or break me, bro. And a lot of people would do, and a lot of people would don't. But you gotta have a mindset of whether you getting money legit or whether you getting money illegal. I don't condone the illegal, but if you're doing that, then you gotta stand on business when shit come full head. But you got to see. I think like this now because I'm old. I'm wasting so much time. I'm getting older. I'm wasting so much time. You gotta be. That money don't come like that, man.
Yeah, opportunity.
Opportunity, huh?
I'm asking this question too, though. You know how you in your mind, you got a homie that you think about, that you know that you can give the money to, and you probably basically bet your life that it would be there when you get out.
Right.
But on the flip side, you got one homie or a couple homies, you be like, I would never get.
Yes, you do. I got about 4 or 5 homies, and I don't want to say no names up here, put nobody out there.
I just say why you would give it to one or two people. Why? Like, there's 2 people that
they haven't developed the sense of, what's the word I'm looking for when you like anxious and shit. They know how shit can get super, like they going through, like they haven't been to a all-time low yet to realize, like, whether you work for it or got it the easy way, that this shit might not come back again. So you're gonna be real particular, like, it is yours. You might be getting something for yourself. It might be $99. He like, 99, you pinching off your own pocket for you. When you come to an understanding, like, this shit is, they haven't come to that understanding yet.
Yeah.
So and I know that, so I won't leave that with them. Like, if I was to leave that with, I'd be gambling. And if it happened, I'd be like, damn, I knew I shouldn't have left with them. So it wouldn't be to the point I want to kill them.
So you know exactly who you calling and who you're not calling.
Exactly. It ain't no ifs, ands,
so
or
you might
buts.
scroll past the number, or the number hit the person you don't want to talk to by mistake. Like, damn, I'm calling. My bad, I called you by mistake.
I'm not waiting for it to ring out for you to answer for me to say that. Yeah. As soon as I see it, oh shit, that was wrong. yeah, all the way from the drive. But I won't even hit that by mistake. I know exactly who I'm going to. B's first, because that's 2 in the B's. Okay, there you go, right there. They got M. I'm getting right here. Yeah, I know right where I'm going. There is no detours. Now, if I had to make a reserve because them men, I had to gamble on me having it and them taking it from me.
Really?
Yeah. Before I give it to somebody that I know to jack it off, and for me to wait 2-3 years and this just that's too much time to be in their possession.
So what if you give it to them? You give somebody the money, the person that you didn't want to get the money to, but you give it to them.
Gambling.
And they talking to you like, yeah, no, God, we good. Everything cool. I got that main situation put up and talking to cold.
Yeah, they're gonna do. Yeah,
and then you get out. It's gone.
I wouldn't. Yeah. But this is something that I be. Yeah, bro. I can't keep going through these type of. The older I get, I'm not gonna last long. Heart going. I can't. There's too. Man. Yeah.
You come on. That's. You probably want to go back to jail.
Yeah, or die. One or the other. One or the other, bro. It's gonna be one of them options. Yeah, it's over with. You guys, not the might as well kill me. This shit's over with, man. So you don't understand, man. You got there right.
They tell you, we good. Don't worry.
Even if you ain't got the whole thing, has something. Dude. You don't got nothing. I done left you with $3.
Yeah, I got 10 grand.
5. Cool.
Nah, I don't want. You won't hand me 10. Don't hand me nothing, man.
Bro, hand me.
I gave you $3 million. You hand me 10.
But I knew it was a chance you messed that up. That's the only reason why I won't be all the way. Now I'll be confused. And you really be like, because I'm like, yo, you be like, no, I ain't got. I'm be thinking you playing all that. Stop playing, man. Come on, man, give me money. No, I'm this. I'm like, man, stop playing, man. What happened? And then once I see the shit really I'm gonna have tears in my eyes. Like, why you talking? Like, eyes watery. Like, are you serious? yeah. So this is a real tickling tackle for you.
That bullshit, because you gonna know the money going by the car. I pull up in it.
Oh my God.
I pull up in the car. That joint backfire.
You talking about ask them if they can bring me out a gallon of water where I can pour it in the ready. I'm like, well, I know you probably fucked your money, but where my money at? You done fucked up both our money? Yeah.
Car, 7 different colors. Call it the 5-tone. The 5-tone. Car, 5 different colors. I had a my man made a joke about it. I had a Buick Regal.
Yeah.
My wife
like KK Twin said, yeah. Hand me the rest. I'm going. I'm cool. Oh, I'm gonna be big sick. I'm gonna be sick, but you handed me something because I already had. I didn't want to give it to you. You was my only option. You was a reserve.
I would be so upset. I think I would be devastated.
I wouldn't because I didn't want to get. I could see it. I would be devastated if I gave it to you and it was nothing.
I did 10 years. I did 3 years. Came home. They gave me 10,000.
But I'll be like, I'll be mad. But it'll be controlled madness because I knew this is a great chance it can happen and it did. That's why I accepted better. Like, damn, I knew this nigga was a fuck up. I would be really mad if I ain't give me 10,000. I'm cool. I can go ahead and start something with this.
Pull up, hop with the car, and I'm saying I'm got woofing, Neeks dog, big dog. You like, damn.
You got a bag for me. It's supposed to be new clothes, some old sneaks that you don't even wear no. I'm like, damn. Bro, I just left you. I'm not even gonna be tripping off of the $3 I left.
What excuses would you be willing to accept? Like, all right,
from you or from the nigga?
Anybody who got the money. Like, would it be? I had a girl who stole the money.
No, the one.
Let me give you the excuses. I had a girl who stole the money. Man, I got robbed. Man, I had this idea. Somebody burnt me out of some money. What kind of excuse would you accept behind something like that?
It all depends on who I was giving it to. If I was giving it to the dude that I knew was going to mess it up, but I had to give it to him because I had no other option, I would take any excuse from him because I know he'll mess up. Now with you, I'm gonna be a little bit more like, damn, well, what happened? Like, I know you ain't really got no vices and nothing. Like, what the hell that happened with you? I'm all, Feek get you Feek. I want Feek to get it. And then it'll be a little bit more concerning when it come to you. Now, if I gave it to somebody that I know can possibly mess it up, but I had to give it to him because I had no other choice, then I could take that better. Because this is the one I knew you was gonna mess this up. Me, I didn't think you was gonna mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So
I lost some money in the casino.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna say it yet, but yeah. Yeah, I was ready to give up another scenario. A good, he brought the store for me. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna go ahead and get mad at me and all that, but yeah.
That's a tough, not when you get to the calls yet. But
that one would be more tougher than anything else.
Yeah, I went to the casino.
No, not you. You say the other thing. Like, man, I don't know how he got that number, man. Are you serious, bro? Yeah, I will be in that joint crazy. Yeah, that'll be tougher than you messing it up.
Yeah, I experienced that, bro.
No, not like that. You ain't never experienced like that.
No, nothing nowhere near that. But like 100, some change. Took 100 and just gambled and lost that joint.
Yeah. It
was like we was like Sonic and Knuckles at the.
It get real bad. It get real bad. But you know,
we was in that joint rumbling like.
But that's just, you know, the further the topic or go deeper. That's just, you know, that's with the right thing to do with your money with any in any situation. Meaning, even if you got your money legitly and then you got in a situation where you had to move some things, make sure that you move it to the person that's more responsible to handle the load. You just can't give that type of stuff to anybody because they haven't reached the maturity of money. Like money, I think comes with maturity. That's me anyway. You gotta respect money. And then I was watching something, right? Every dollar you spend, you gotta try to make sure that dollar is working for itself. Meaning, if I spent $1 for this building, I know this building is going to accumulate me some more dollars. But this dollar I spent for it is getting more money from it instead of squandering it like cars and. You know, it's cool to get jewelry and go above and beyond, but that shit depreciate, man. You ain't gonna get the
yeah, jewelry is the worst thing you can buy, man. Jewelry and cars really like
exactly.
High end cars is like
like that
certain
shit right
cars do increase like
hold their value.
Yeah, but
like that vendor door, that don't hold its value.
It do.
Oh, it do.
SVJ.
See, I don't know nothing about none of that stuff, but yeah, man.
Boy.
He said yes. So 10 years from now, that car, if you got that car today, 10 years from now.
The SVJ is old. I think they started making the SVJs in 2020, I think.
All right, so what I'm asking you is if you purchase that car
they like $1 million. But when they first made production, it was like 400,000 or 500,000. Them joints like $1 million now.
I'm asking you if you purchase that car today, will it still be worth the same thing 10 years from now?
It'd be worth probably more.
Okay, all
Depending,
right.
now, the main thing is the mileage.
Okay, all right.
Those high end cars like Lamborghinis and stuff like that. If you leasing them or if you own them, you only get a certain amount of miles on them per year. Can't have a lot of miles.
But yeah, man, whether you legit or illegal,
would you give the money to your girl?
No, absolutely not. She'd be the last person I'd give the money to. Yeah, I mean, I just can't take that gamble.
Get mad at you?
Yeah, I can't. I would never take that gamble and do it. And I love her. I would love my girl to death.
I kept the money. I spend it.
But my thing is, if I had a girl, you know what I'm saying, and I went to jail with some money like that, first of all, I gotta see her work ethic. Like I gotta see how she treat herself. If she one of the ones to sit around because she got a fat ass butt and she look cute with her hand out and she think, no. It don't work like that. I gotta see you working for your own shit. That's what make me want to do for you more. Mm-hmm. But still, for me to leave you $3 million, I mean, that'd be a hard.
You know what happened is
swallow,
now,
man.
We try to get the money. Why you want the money so bad? I'm gonna give it to you. I got it. You keep asking me about the money. I'm gonna take it. Now they got an attitude because you try to go get your money.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, when we going to the bank to transfer the money, or we gonna go?
There's only 3 people that I would give my money to in this whole entire universe. 3 people. 3 people that I would leave the large amount of money if I was caught in that position with. You know, and watch these 3 people actions, how they conduct their own money. You know, so I could pretty much formulate how they might treat my money. Yeah. But you know, giving it to some nigga that you know might messing up with your woman. See, one thing about a woman, man, women is fickle. I'm not saying there's a bunch of broke bitches out here, no, because there's some women out here, man, that's standing on super business.
Dark skin beauty.
You know what I'm saying? And they doing what they got to do, man. But women is emotional. We might get to arguing in there. As soon as you got answering that phone, boy, my heart beating. Every time I call back, that joint, each ring that go past, I'm like,
ain't about the yams, none of
no, hell no. It's never about the yams now.
It's about the cash.
You left $3 at your crib, man.
No, not $3 because you get $3. You left 3 trucks there. 3 trucks of cash because she gonna because now you come home going right back.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not going right back. I'm not going to kill her or nothing like that. I'm going to cut her off and be done with her. But I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass because I knew I shouldn't have gave it to her. I can't just trust no woman with that amount of my money to govern for years. I can see if I was in there 6 months. I'll beat her home before she spend it all up.
How fast did you ask her for the money when you get home? Just right away?
I need that 10 seconds after I get out of jail.
Are you pressed? Like you worry about the money, you ain't worry about me?
If she's saying that's even more why I need it. If you come off like that, that's even, I'm pressed like a motherfucker. Why you asking me if I'm pressed about my money?
I'm not, I don't feel like going right now.
All right, well, no. We going right now. We going right now.
What? I'm calling the cops.
All right, well then that's what's going to have to happen.
And get a PFA.
All right, well that's what's going to have to happen. She tried to burn me out my money, but other than that, I want my money as soon as I get out.
Yo, man.
As soon as I get out, I want to be able to look at my money. I want to see that I can reach it. I want to see that I can touch it. I want to see that I can do things with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to govern my money. You talking about you still holding on. I'm home.
They get like that.
Yeah, no, I'm home.
I've been in that type of situation when I had somebody have some money for me. When I come and get like that, you pressed? Like, why you keep trying to worry about? I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I'm pressed about getting my money.
Yeah, I've been through that, man.
Yeah, but that's a delusional part of a woman's mind. I'm pressed. If that woman can conjure up or muster up the strength, the vocal that say to me, you pressed about me asking about my money.
I don't feel like going to get it right now.
I don't give a fuck if it was $1, 100. It's mine.
Yeah, I've been through that, man.
How am I pressed about asking you about something that belongs to me?
Listen, that feeling make you want to just just destroy people when they do that. Like, why you keep asking? I told you I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go.
That's like me. That's like the same thing with me and you. I'm home and you let me hold something. You come home like, yeah, let me get that youngie. I'm coming around there. I got home tonight, but I'm gonna get that in the morning. I'm like, damn, you pressed, bro. What? I wouldn't feel. How am I telling you this? You pressed about. You home now. I don't need to hold your money no further. I'm asking. Can you imagine Feek me come home and get my $3 from me? Like, Feek, man, what's up with this? You talking about, man, you pressed, you ask. Yeah. I got bills to pay. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you to pay my bills while I'm out here? Give you my money.
As soon as we shaking hands and So now why they come and hug her, I'm like, yo, look, need that bread, bro. How we get into that?